Blessings everyone, this is Chris Kennel from therawadvantage.com, registered holistic nutritionist, raw food lifestyle coach, and raw chef. Today I want to share with you a basic vlog style video from Sri Lanka. Let's check it out.
Yeah, I like it raw. Raw Advantage likes it raw. Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Hey.
Alright, so I'm at my Airbnb in between Weligama and Midigama, Sri Lanka. I've been here for about 3 weeks. I've been filming a whole bunch, and I just want to bring you a general day in the life. This Airbnb is pretty darn sweet. I got it for about $550 US per month. It's got 2 bedrooms, a kitchen, and one thing that's missing is air conditioning, but that was my fault. I didn't select the box. So when you're using Airbnb, make sure you select exactly what you want. I'll give you a little bit of a tour, check it all out. Now here's the toilet, and you know, they have this little spray on the side, kind of like a handheld bidet. I didn't really have toilet paper much of the time, so just a reminder, shake with your rights. Prices are really amazing out here in Sri Lanka. I rented a surfboard for 21 days for about $100. I got 14 gigs of data from my phone for $9. Food on average is like $3 to $7 a day, but let's just get into the day. Now I typically wake up between about 5:30 and 6:30 a.m., roll out of bed slowly, get myself some water, get a little hydrated, then I check the surf report. And for the real surf report, I mosey down to Jungle Beach, as closest to my house. You never know what you're going to get. Magic Seaweed's a great app, but the best way to check is by going and checking it out yourself. Down at the beach, there's tons of sea purslane. You can check out my video on this highest omega-3, highest organic sodium green that grows naturally, high in iodine, all along coastal areas, especially if there's volcanic soil. Almost every single session, I have some before and after, really bolstering up my organic, naturally foraged greens. If the surf looks good there, then I go back home, get myself a coconut, and rush back to the beach with my surfboard. If it just looks like it's okay and needs a little bit of time, then I'll usually take 2 coconuts, scoop all the jelly and the water into the blender and blend it up for a coconut milk. Sit down, do a little bit of work on the computer, sip on my coconut milk, and then get ready and go hit the surf. I've been surfing about 4 major surf spots in this area. The first is the best beginner surf break I've ever been to in my life, right in the heart of Weligama in the bay. You get waves from knee high to head high, really mellow beach break. It's usually really busy, but it's a lot of fun. Hey buddy, surf time. If you're looking for surf lessons or board rental, Surf's Up's the spot.
Yeah. Brisbane in the house.
They have boards of all sizes to learn from, great instructors, plus great prices, and it's the best place to surf in Weligama, especially if you're just learning or starting out. Next, I started going to Coco as well as Plantation. These are bigger reef breaks, but the danger is really low unless you get deep on the inside. Big lefts, big rights. You don't want it to be too huge, otherwise it starts to close out, but they are an amazing fun wave with tons of sea purslane around. After that, I've also been going to Jungle, as I mentioned, which is footage from this session here. I'm sorry that I don't have much surf footage. It's hard to get someone to film, especially if you don't have a telephoto, but I promise I'm going to get more surf footage and skate footage from Bali. I'm going there next for 2 months. After that, I've been going to Lazy Left, which is an amazing left point break. This one can get a little bit busy, but it's a perfectly formed wave and you can catch long lefts. Right beside that is Lazy Right, or otherwise known as Crazy Right when it's big, because it holds up when the wave and swell gets super huge. I had the biggest waves out there as well as at Jungle Beach. Keep your eyes peeled for some monkeys and other amazing wildlife all over in Sri Lanka. Yep. Just like me. After surf, I walk or take a tuk-tuk back home. There's tons of tuk-tuks all over the place. You can go about 2 miles for about $2. It's really inexpensive, and all the people here are really friendly. Get home, crack a coconut or 2, drink that up, save the meat for my dinner meal, and then feast on some bananas while watching some Netflix. I've been super hooked on Luke Cage and all the other Marvel videos. In the mid-afternoon, it's really hot outside, and usually what I do is do a bunch more computer work, some consultations, edit videos, and then I have my second meal or lunch of the day. This time it was 10 mangoes, 3 custard apples, while watching a little bit more Netflix. Oh my gosh. If you haven't checked out all about my Raw Food and Yoga Surf Adventure Retreat, I just posted a new video of that. That's coming this March 2nd to 10th in Costa Rica, and I promise you it's the tropical adventure of a lifetime. Definitely check that out for more information. From there, I'm going to take a little bit of a trip into Weligama itself for you. There isn't a ton of skate spots here, but at Aloha Restaurant, they actually have this cool little half pipe. It's a lot harder to skate than it looks. I had a couple fun sessions on that, as well as a little bit of a street session there, but the ground is pretty rough. Midigama actually has its own skate park, which is pretty fun. I didn't film on it though, as I'm really just more excited for the surf here, preparing for Bali, and I know Bali has 6 amazing skate parks, so more skating later. Sri Lanka is both Muslim as well as Buddhist, and there's a lot of Buddha statues all over the place and temples. It's really, really cool and nice. You can get fresh juices of almost any kind in so many places. Just be sure to ask for no sugar, no salt, or milk. There's loads of fresh fruit stands as well. Great deals, a lot of variety and quality. And that's 20 mangoes for about $3.25. The food is incredibly cheap. You can go to an all-you-can-eat curry buffet for about $1.50 to $2. All you can eat. Amazing vegetarian and vegan curries for the vegan or Raw Tail 4 vegan in you. By about 4 o'clock, I'm ready to surf again, and I head out to whatever spot works out the best.
Surfing speedos. That's what's about Weligama.
A lot of times it's been plantation, sometimes it gets blown out at night. Again, I eat a whole bunch of the sea purslane before and after, and then I either walk or take a tuk-tuk home. I've actually been walking a heck of a lot out here. Once I get home, I'm ready for a big dinner meal. So for tonight, what I did is I took 2 coconuts, scooped all the jelly out, blended that up, added in 1 chopped up pineapple, reserving the peel as well as the core. The core I just eat by itself, and the outsides I squeeze into the smoothie for more sweetness and more juiciness. I also added 6 mangoes, as well as some spirulina and barley grass juice powder. I absolutely love traveling with these 2 powders. It makes life a lot easier if you can't get a lot of organic greens. I've been lucky getting a ton of the foraged purslane, but this is still a great adjunct to the diet. I invite you to learn a whole bunch more. I really believe the barley grass juice powder is one of the best products out there to ensure you're getting the dense mineralization and trace minerals that you need. I've been enjoying it for the last 2 years and see huge benefits. Check out the link above. Blend it all up into a super smooth smoothie. Drink her while I'm watching a little bit more Netflix. And once I'm all done and my hands are free, I get back to work for a little while. And by about 9 o'clock at night, I'm ready to sleep. I hope you guys enjoyed the day in life out here in Sri Lanka. It's a lot of fun. I recommend it for an amazing surf adventure, especially if you're just beginning and you want to get used to it. I was recommended by my friend Sarah to come here to prepare for Bali because the waves are a little bit more intense, the danger factor for the reef is more intense in Bali, and it's a busier lineup. So I had an absolute blast out here. I hope you had a blast checking this out. If you liked the video, hit like, subscribe, share, and be sure to stay tuned to check out more videos from the Raw Vantage. Wishing you much peace, love, and seasonal food. Sri Lanka. Surfing, cheap fruit paradise. Ooh, whoop-de-doo. Don't forget to check out my newest video in the top left, the video just for you in the top right. Subscribe for more videos in the bottom right, and get your 2 free ebooks in the bottom left. Grab my free iPhone app. Comes with 50 free recipes, common fruit and vegetable calorie breakdown, a food combining chart, shopping cart function, and much, much more.